Gratitude greetings. I am super happy because Sachin Chawla ji, a great achiever, a very experienced sales professional, a leader in sales with 2 decades of experience, and a humble being, a beautiful being who is serving many lives. He's going to be with us and share his life lessons. Welcome, Sachin ji.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Sunny, for inviting me today for a brief introduction. Thank you so much from the core of my heart.
बस आप ऐसे ही डिवाइन बातें करते रहो. कोर ऑफ द हार्ट, ये सब कैसे आया सर? कौन सी उम्र में आया?
Mm, See, if you talk about कौन सी उम्र में आया, ये तो शायद मैं नहीं बता सकता कौन सी उम्र में आया क्योंकि मुझे खुद को याद नहीं है कौन सी उम्र में आया. बट yes, since beginning, एक deep inside my heart, there was a there was a fire कि लाइफ में कुछ करना है,
हाँ.
लाइफ में ऊपर बढ़ना है और
यस.
ऊपर बढ़ने के साथ साथ सोसाइटी में सर्व भी करना है. अभी
ब्यूटीफुल.
इनिशियली ईयर्स तो ये किया मैंने लाइफ में ऊपर बढ़ा मैं. इट्स बीन
करेक्ट.
20 years I am working. I was in the corporate. I worked 20 years recently corporates. So I
यस.
started my journey from an organization where I started as an executive with a salary of just 5,000 rupees, and after working for 20 years, I reached to national level, working with different
यस.
organizations, conglomerates, MNCs, startup, having varied experience of how how you how you slog yourself in the market. वो जूते कैसे रगड़े जाते हैं मार्केट में, उस चीज़ का बहुत शौक था कि वो देखना है. बिकॉज being born and brought up in the business family, I wanted to have a different flair of a life. Like, with God's grace, I can set into my business any time, any point of time. बट ये देखना था कि ठीक है, वो तो मेरे बाप दादा ने मेहनत किया है, तो मैं अपनी लाइफ में क्या कर सकता हूँ, वट आई कैन डू. सो दैट आई डिसाइडेड आई मूव आउट ऑफ my house. After doing my MBA, I started working, looking for a jobs. Then I started working with a salary of just 5,000 rupees and growing. I reached to a level where I reached to the national level, heading a
यस.
team of 300 people and working on different projects and delivering up to the best of my capabilities.
यस.
Now, a day came when I started feeling hollow deep inside. On one side, I am working, I was happy, but there was a feeling like, I'm not happy deep inside. There was a lack of contentment, fulfillment. Then I could recall when I was too young, I decided to serve society also. That was missing somewhere. So now it is generally been said, but I never believed that. It is generally been said that the universe has its own ways of teaching you, will make you learn something in your life. But I never believed that because I was never into spirituality. So बस चाइल्डहुड में या अपब्रिंगिंग में बस यही सुना था कि जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है, या
हाँ.
फिर जो आपकी किस्मत में है वो तो आपको मिल ही जाएगा. बट आई वॉज ऑलवेज अगेंस्ट दिस. किस्मत में है वो मिल जाएगा, दैट इज समथिंग डिफरेंट इशू. बट द पॉइंट इज कि आर यू पुटिंग इन एफर्ट्स टू गेट व्हाट इज रिटन इन योर डेस्टिनी.
हाँ.
आई वाज ऑलवेज फोकस कि एफर्ट्स तो करने ही करने हैं, कुछ भी हो जाए. बिकॉज आई हैव सीन माय फादर, आई हैव सीन माय चाचास, बिकॉज आवर्स इज अ जॉइंट फैमिली बिजनेस. आई हैव सीन देम स्लॉकिंग देमसेल्व्स. तो वहां से एक हैबिट मुझे हुआ हार्ड वर्किंग का, कि मेहनत तो करना ही होगा, विदाउट दैट यू वॉन्ट अचीव एनीथिंग इन लाइफ. Then something happened in my life where it knocked me so hard that I started moving towards spirituality. Yes, there is something, there is a bigger calling. Then now that knocking was, I was going through hard relationships. So that way it started. Universe was trying to teach me. Universe was slapping me again and again, but I was not learning. एक होता है ढीठ, उसको समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि उसको करना क्या है. So universe put me in that situations continuously, unless and until a day came when I moved out from that relationship. No, it is not serving me. Then I decided. Then after moving from that relationship, it took me almost 1.5 year to figure it out what I'm doing in my life, what I have to do further, what I have to do going ahead. Corporate, just because of advent of this unfortunate, unfortunate this COVID times, I lost my job in between. Then now it was like icing on the cake. Moving out from that relationship, now having no job, sitting idle at home. I slept, matlab, it was like purely dark side. It was all blood, all darkness. What I have to do in future, what I'll do next, because I was from that mentality. Corporate is everything, job is everything. I was in that mentality. Business kuch nahi hota. Despite I was from from business background family, it was like corporate ही सब कुछ होता है. Then I have a very close friend, mentor, or brother. I would say the first mentor of my life, Mr. Dev Gadvi. Uh, he taught me in 2018 when we met for the very first time when he was starting his journey. So somewhere in July 2018, he taught me there is a life beyond office. There is a life beyond corporate world. There is something outside office that stick to my mind. But even after that, I didn't take any action. Or you can say I wanted to take action, but circumstances were going worst for me personally. So I couldn't be, in a position to take regular or actions continuously. I was missing consistency. So time passing on 2 years, 3 years, situation was still same, but that thing clicked to my mind every time. That was stuck somewhere deep inside. There is a life beyond office. Then I got a hard slap on my face when I lost my job. Then during COVID times, and it was a long time I was sitting idle at home. Nothing was working out, and it was not my fault. It was actually nobody's fault. That was a global phenomena. A lot of many people lost their jobs. But yes, it was like it hit me some other way around. Then I became a bit of spiritual also. I started working on other side of myself. I started working more on myself. Then a time came when I used to start leaving question before I sleep to my subconscious mind, why I am alive, what I have to do in my life. And I used to cry. I started meditation, and during meditations I used to cry, but I didn't understand why I'm crying. I am so much attached to my son, and whenever I start doing meditations, I used to see his face and I used to cry. Then I started leaving question before sleeping to the subconscious mind and to universe. Why I cry during during this time, especially at the time of meditation. Then one night, maybe after 20 days or 1 month span of time, around mid mid of the night, 2 a.m., it was like somebody said a loud words into my ear. 10 million children are waiting for you. It was like, wow. And trust me, from next day onwards, I had no tears during my meditation. I got my answer. Then I had a, I developed a self doubts. मुझे तो कुछ पता ही नहीं है मैं कैसे help करूँगा. The only thing was I am so close to my son. It's like two bodies and one soul. That's it. Then I started working towards that area. In the meantime, when I started my writing my articles also. I never used to write anything because I'm not an expressive guy. सिटिंग आइडल एट होम क्या करता, परेशानी होता था सिर्फ घर पे बैठ के क्योंकि अकेला रहता था. एंड nobody was there, family is away. So what should I do? I started writing, I started expressing myself. Within 6 months span of time on FB, from 250 I got 1700 followers, 1700 friends. I didn't do anything, I just started writing. In between, I started getting queries from individuals, from couples. Can you help us also because we can resonate with you? That gave me an opportunity. Like, I'm not a money minded guy. That gave me an opportunity. Why not you serve those people? Because now that is coming to you directly without asking. Why not you start this? I said to myself, okay, let me try. So in those 1.5 to 2 years, I did approximately 30 counseling sessions to the individuals and to the couples, absolutely free of cost because my intention was just to see people happy. I want them to grow in their life. I want to see happiness on their face. That gives me a lot of motivation, you call it, or you can call it an inspiration, or you can call it that's what I wanted to have it. I want to see people smiling. And the day I started giving my advice to them with respect to the relationship, and the moment they come back to me, now they are starting getting the results.
Yes.
That give me a lot of happiness. Oh wow, what is happening? Is it what the universe wanted to tell me? Then I started involving more and more myself, all free of cost. Then people started offering me money also with that, especially all those individuals whom I did approximately 30 counseling sessions, and I refused them, everybody. No, I don't want money, because my only intention was to just to help you guys, because you approached me, I never approached anyone. My intention was just to see your happy faces. So from there the journey started. And since now it's been a very long time, I am doing free counseling sessions. I help individuals, couples, because what I have gone through in my own relationship, I really don't want people to suffer. Whatever mistakes I have done in my relationship, or whatever I face, I want people to enjoy their married life, because relationships are the most beautiful on this planet. There is nothing beyond relationship, because when you talk about the success of a human being, it has only three legs: health, wealth, and relationships. Any of the leg is weak, then I think things become a bit shaky. So relationship is one of them. So, and relationships are, love relationship, couple relationships are really beautiful if you know how to nurture them. So I have learned my own lessons. Then I start, yes, I should help them. And people are so happy with my counseling sessions today. Along with that, when it comes to children, I feel so happy when I see people, or when I see children playing park. It's my routine. There is a park, small park outside my house, just exactly opposite to my house. And every day in the evening around 4:30 to 6, I stand in my balcony and I used to see them. That gives me a lot of happiness. Oh wow. I have seen so many couples also approaching me. Can you help my child also? Uh, then I started putting, like, yeah, of course, yes, why not? Then I see, wow, I can help small children also in just shaping their thought process. Because I've seen youngsters, even a guy of 24, 25 years of age, they're not very much clear what they have to do. Now, I'm not expecting that a child of 9 year or 10 year, I'm not expecting that guy to have a clarity what he has to do. But my only intention is that he should be happy and he should enjoy what he's doing. That's it. Nothing else. His thoughts should take a proper shape. That's it. Nothing else. There is no other intention of mine. Future may whatever he has to do, it's all his choice. But the only thing is he should live in the moment, and his thoughts should be very clear whatever he is doing today. What makes him happy, he should focus that. Because when you talk about intellect of an individual, our society, especially if you talk about Indian society looks at the intellectual only from one aspect. Academics में कितने नंबर आए हैं?
मार्क्स बता दो.
Marks बता दो. If you have 97% plus, you are a good child. You are I am IIT material. वैसे नहीं, 70%, 80% you're an average guy. पता नहीं life में you'll be successful or not. That's
40
that's an
40.
irony. Yeah, that's an irony. But the point is, there are 7 ways where you can check, you can find out the intellect of an individual, right? And all these are different ways. But in India, it's irony just basis. Now you might have seen there must be people in your life or in your circle who were backbenchers, but they're much more successful than us today.
सही बात.
That's what the life is.
वैसे
It's all
आपका
about.
स्कूल कैसे था सर? आपने कोई स्पोर्ट्स वोर्ट्स खेला है या?
No, I would say I was a very studious guy.
अच्छा.
So there's no sports at all. I was not involved in any sports, not really for a longer
कोई
duration of time.
अच्छी सी मेमोरी, किसी ने प्रपोज किया हो स्कूल में आपको, स्टूडियस थे तो?
Uh, when you talk about proposals, yes, there were many. There's no doubt at all.
अच्छा, कॉलेज में
Yeah,
कैसे थे? पढ़ाई, फिर भी पढ़ाई चल रही थी क्या कॉलेज में भी?
no. In college, मैं सिर्फ first year में पढ़ा था. Second or third year, I started living the college life, which is social life actually. So
अच्छा,
so तो college में तो
कोई
यही
कोई
होता है कि आप अपना
अचीवमेंट
भी
जो
पढ़ते
आपको
हो.
अच्छा फील देती हो? वाह सचिन, क्या काम किया है।
मैं बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा हूँ. That's one. Second
और
is
कोई फनी मेमोरी आपकी?
आई रिमेम्बर ड्यूरिंग पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग तो मेरी मदर मेरे साथ जाया करती थी. तो माय स्कूल टीचर्स यूज्ड टू से कि आपका बच्चा शरारतें क्यों नहीं करता है. My mother was like, my mother was like, it's his nature, no? He is silent. मैं बहुत चुप चुप रहता हूँ. I was a very silent guy. Even
और
today.
अभी तो आप ऐसे नहीं हो, अभी तो आपको बहुत सारी कहानियां सुनानी है, सबको एडवाइस देनी है, इतने प्यार से बात करते हो, अब आप साइलेंट नहीं हो। अब आपके
I
पास
agree. Or you can call
ज्योति
it.
आ गई है, ज्ञान ज्योति।
Yeah, that's fine. Now I am changed personality now. In last 3 years, I have changed a lot in my
और
personality.
मिलियंस आर वेटिंग फॉर यू, मिलियन
Yes,
चिल्ड्रन,
yes,
मिलियन families.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm super,
definitely.
super,
Yep,
super happy talking to you. Thank
yep,
you so much for inspiring, sharing your story in a beautiful way. And it is much needed for all the men to listen to your story, because
yep,
everybody has a Sachin inside them who wants love, who wants to serve, who wants to find meaning and deep fulfillment and smile and laugh like you. एंड
yep.
आई एम श्योर हम सब ने बहुत मेहनत किया है, मस्ती की है, और हमारी मम्मी को ऐसे नहीं पूछा गया कि आपका बच्चा मस्ती क्यों नहीं करता है। चलो वन वर्ड आंसर खेलते हैं, व्हाट इज लव इन वन वर्ड?
Love, respect, and giving.
लाइफ इन वन वर्ड?
Experience,
कोचिंग इन वन वर्ड?
helping others to grow.
सचिन इन वन वर्ड?
Straightforward.
Thank you so much for being an inspiration and fearless and inspiring like Vivekanand ji. I wish you all the best in many, 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 many noble endeavors that you will take up selflessly. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sachin
you.
ji.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.